Have you ever posted a YouTube video and thought, okay, I sacrificed my weekend, my social life, and probably my spinal health, so why did this thing get 37 views and one of them is my mom? What if I told you? It's not because YouTube hates you, it's not because you didn't use the magic hashtag, and it's definitely not because the algorithm is some evil goblin living in a basement randomly choosing who gets to be famous. The truth is way more interesting, because behind your YouTube homepage is one of the most powerful AI recommendation systems on Earth, a machine that decides billions of times a day which videos live, which videos die, and which videos accidentally make some guy rich because he filmed his cat sitting in a salad bowl. Today, we're going to open that machine up, poke around inside, and by the end of this video, you'll understand how the YouTube video feed algorithm actually works. Better than 99% of the people uploading videos to this platform. I'm Dr. Dude. Let's abide and get in it. All right, let's talk about the brain that controls your YouTube life. Every minute, more than 500 hours of video are uploaded to YouTube. If YouTube tried to show you everything, your home feed would look like a fire hose aimed directly at your face, completely unusable. So instead, every time you open YouTube, on your phone, your TV, your laptop, a gigantic AI system wakes up and basically asks one question. Out of hundreds of millions of possible videos, which 20 should we show you right now so you'll be happy, keep watching, and come back tomorrow? That's the core job of the algorithm. Not to make creators happy, not to make you famous, but to maximize one thing, your long-term satisfaction. And that simple goal creates a really weird universe where some channels explode from 0 to 1 million subscribers, others upload 200 videos and never escape the void, and one dude screams at Minecraft for 20 minutes and buys a yacht. In this video, we're going to walk through the algorithm like a story. First, I grabbed your attention. You're here. Next, I'm setting up why this matters and what's coming. Then we're going to we'll break down the actual AI system behind your feed, what it's trying to optimize, how it chooses candidates, how it ranks them, and why your behavior matters more than you think. We'll hit a climax, the one mental model that changes how you think about the algorithm forever. And finally, we'll wrap up with some practical takeaways and a peek at where this whole recommendation thing is going. Whether you're a creator trying to grow a channel or just a curious human wondering, why is YouTube so good at stealing my time? By the end, you'll see the algorithm not as magic, but as a giant, slightly over-caffeinated math brain, trained on billions of clicks, trying to be your personal TV programmer. Let's start with what the algorithm is really trying to do. Forget the myths for a second. The algorithm only cares about clickbait. The algorithm punishes you if you take a week off. If you don't post daily shorts, you're dead. Nope. Under the hood, the recommendation system is trying to optimize something called long-term viewer satisfaction. That sounds fluffy, but for a machine, it's actually a bunch of numbers. When you see a video, the system is basically guessing, are you going to click it? If you click, how long will you watch? After you watch, will you hit like, comment, subscribe, share, or save it to watch later? And then crucially, after that video, will you keep watching more YouTube or close the app and go do literally anything else? The algorithm is not just asking, will you click this? It's asking, will you click this, enjoy it, and then happily keep hanging out on YouTube? Because if you're happy, you watch more. If you watch more, YouTube can show more ads. If they show more ads, they make more money and can afford more servers to host more cat sitting in salad bowl content. So the real problem is, how do you mathematically estimate, will this person be satisfied if we show them this video right now? You use a giant neural network, actually several of them. Most large recommendation systems, YouTube, Netflix, TikTok, use a two-stage system. Stage 1 is candidate generation. Stage 2 is ranking. Stage 1 is, out of the entire ocean of videos, which ones are even worth considering for you right now? Stage 2 is, from that shortlist, which ones are actually the best for you and in what order? Imagine YouTube as a giant ocean of videos, hundreds of millions of them. If the algorithm tried to personally score every single one for you every time you opened the app, the servers would liquefy. So first, the system needs to narrow down the options. It asks, based on what we know about this viewer, what are a few thousand videos they might realistically like? To do this, it uses something called embeddings. Here's the idea. We compress you, your tastes, your watch history, your behavior, into a point in a giant mathematical space. And we do the same for every video. You become a vector, a long list of numbers that represents your tastes. Each video becomes a vector, a long list of numbers that represents what kind of content it is and who tends to like it. Now the question becomes, which videos live near you in this taste space? If you mostly watch science explainers, AI and tech breakdowns, and slightly unhinged thumbnails with cartoon professors talking too fast, then my channel might live very close to you in that space, along with a bunch of other science and tech creators. Stage 1 looks at things like new uploads from channels you watch a lot, videos that people similar to you have enjoyed, topics you've engaged with recently, and some fresh, slightly risky content it wants to test. It pulls out a few thousand maybe videos. These are not guaranteed hits. They're just the ones the system thinks might be relevant for you. Now we need to figure out which ones actually deserve a place on your home feed. That's the ranking stage. Now we line up those few thousand candidates and the algorithm asks, one by one, if we show this video to this person right now, how likely are they to click? How long will they watch if they click? And how satisfied are they likely to be afterward? This is where the big, complex neural network kicks in. For each candidate, it looks at the video itself. What's the topic? What's in the title and thumbnail? How long is it? And when we've shown it before, how did people respond? Did they click? Did they stay to the end? Did they like, comment, share? It looks at you as the viewer. What have you been watching recently? Do you usually watch 10-minute explainers all the way through? Or are you more of a quick hit, short-form viewer? What have you been ignoring or skipping? And it looks at the context. Are you on your phone in portrait mode or on a TV across the room? Are you on slow mobile data or fast Wi-Fi? Is it 8:30 in the morning before work or midnight on a Sunday? All those details feed into a giant function that spits out predictions like probability you'll click, expected watch time, and probability you'll feel satisfied. You can think of it as a bunch of sub-scores that get combined into one big quality score for that video, for you, in that moment. The system does this for all the candidates and sorts them. The highest scoring videos go to the top of your feed. The rest fall off the bottom where you never see them. From your perspective, it's just a shiny homepage full of thumbnails. From the algorithm's perspective, it's a hyper-personalized ranking of what's most likely to make you happy right now. Now, what ingredients does the algorithm actually use to make those predictions? We can group them into three big categories: viewer signals, video signals, and channel signals. First, you. You are the center of your algorithm universe. Your home feed does not look like my home feed, and if it does, you might also be a science nerd, in which case, respect. The system watches things like your watch history, what you've watched, how long you watched, which topics you keep coming back to, your search history, what you actively ask YouTube for, how-to videos, history, music, memes, whatever it is, it all feeds the model. Your engagement, do you like videos, leave comments, subscribe, share, save videos to playlists, or watch later? Your negative feedback, do you click not interested? Do you hit don't recommend channel? Do you bail out 5 seconds in? Do you swipe shorts away instantly? And your context? Are you on mobile or TV, on slow data or fast fiber, late at night or on your lunch break? Different times, different moods, all of that gets mashed into the system's current picture of you. Not your eternal identity, just your current taste state. Now the videos. For each video, the algorithm asks, how does this video behave out in the wild when we show it to people? Some of the biggest signals are click-through rate. When this thumbnail and title show up, what percentage of people click? Watch time and retention. Once they click, how long do they stay? Do they watch 10% of the video, 50%, 90%, 100%? Is there a giant cliff where everyone leaves? Audience retention curves. Are viewers dropping off in the first 10 seconds? Do they all leave when you start your sponsorship segment? Or do they actually stay longer than usual compared to similar videos? Then engagement, like-dislike ratio, comments, shares, saves, and satisfaction and session behavior. After watching this video, do people keep watching more videos? Do they watch another one from the same channel? Or do they close the app and go do something else? The key idea is this: the algorithm is constantly comparing When we show this video to viewers like this, do they respond better or worse than average? It doesn't care if you have a fancy camera. It doesn't care if you edited in 4K with 34 layers of color grading. It cares about actual behavior. Over time, it also learns channel level patterns. It's basically asking, is this creator typically a good bet for their audience? If your past videos tend to hook your audience, hold their attention, leave them satisfied, and bring them back for the next upload, then your new videos start with a bit of trust. When you upload something new, the algorithm thinks, historically, people who like this channel are pretty happy when they get new videos. Let's show this one to a good slice of them and see what happens. If your last dozen videos were bait and switch, strong clicks but terrible retention, lots of negative feedback, then the system doesn't get angry. It just stops assuming you're a safe bet. It gets more cautious with how aggressively it pushes your new uploads. Now, YouTube isn't just one feed. You see this brain in different places. Home, suggested, search, shorts, same brain, slightly different personalities. On your home page, the question is, what's the best mix of videos to offer this person right now to start a great watch session? The algorithm pulls in videos from channels you watch a lot, videos similar people enjoyed, some trending content that matches your interests, and some wildcards to discover new stuff. It's trying to build a buffet, a mix of familiar and new across the things you seem to care about. On the up next sidebar and at the end of videos, the question is more like, given that you chose this video and watched this much of it, what should we show you next to keep this session going in a satisfying way? Here, the system relies heavily on video-to-video relationships. What do people who watch this video often watch next? Which videos tend to form chains together? Does this creator have a strong series that people binge? If the data shows that viewers often watch another AI explainer after mine, YouTube starts treating those two videos as friends. When you watch one, you're more likely to see the other. Search is where you take the lead. You type something like, how does the YouTube algorithm work? And now the system has to balance two things: relevance to the text you typed and performance with real viewers. It checks, does this video's title, description, tags, and transcript match the query? And when people click it for this query, do they actually watch and feel satisfied? That's why pure SEO is not enough. You can't just stuff keywords and call it a day. If a video matches the words but people click and instantly leave, its rank will drop over time. Then we have Shorts, the hyperactive little sibling of YouTube. You swipe, video, swipe, video, swipe, video. Here, everything is compressed. Did you watch the short to the end? Did you re-watch it? Did you swipe away immediately? Did you scroll into more shorts from the same creator? Because the videos are so short, the system can quickly learn which ones are sticky and which ones are swipe fodder. But at the core, it's still the same question. Of all the shorts we could show you next, which one are you most likely to watch and enjoy right now? Alright, now let's zoom into something every creator cares about. What actually happens when you upload a new video? Think of a new upload as a baby rocket. Phase 1, initial test. YouTube does not blast your new rocket into orbit immediately. It does a short test flight. It shows the video to a small relevant group, usually some of your subscribers, some people who recently watched you, and maybe some viewers who are into similar content. Then it watches the data. Do they click when they see the thumbnail? Once they click, how long do they stay? Do they like, comment, and watch another video afterward? If your core audience reacts like, yes, this, give me more, those early numbers look strong. If they react like, not this topic, or they drop after 20 seconds, the early numbers look weak. Phase 2, expand or chill. If the early test looks better than expected, the algorithm gets excited. It starts expanding the audience. More of your regular viewers, people who watch similar topics from other creators, new clusters of viewers whose behavior matches your fans. If those new groups also respond well, the video snowballs. This is the "it's taking off" moment. Views ramp up, impressions ramp up, and you start refreshing your analytics every 6 minutes like a raccoon checking a shiny object. If the early test looks worse than expected, the algorithm doesn't bury your video in a graveyard, but it does get conservative. Home and suggested impressions stay modest. The video might get most of its views from search over time. It can still have a quiet, steady life, just without that big rocket launch. Phase 3, long-term life. Some videos peak early and then fade. Others grow slowly for months or years. Some basically die and then suddenly come back because a topic becomes relevant again. The important thing is that there's no permanent label saying this video is bad forever. There's just an ongoing competition for attention. Every time the system is choosing what to recommend, your video is either competitive in that moment or it isn't. Okay, that's a lot of machinery. Let's pull all of this together into one big insight. Most people talk about the algorithm like it's some kind of boss. The algorithm didn't push my video. The algorithm punished my channel. The algorithm doesn't like me. But here's the twist. The algorithm does not actually care about you or your channel. It cares about the viewer in front of the screen. Its only real question is, for this person right now, which video is most likely to make them happy? Sometimes that video is yours. Sometimes it's mine. Sometimes it's a 12-year-old meme compilation in 480p. The algorithm is not your boss, it's your matchmaker. It's a giant neural matchmaker trying to introduce videos to the specific humans who are most likely to love them. If you zoom out, you get a slightly uncomfortable but very empowering truth. You can't hack the algorithm with a single magic trick. There is no secret upload time, no blessed thumbnail font, no mystical tag you've been missing. But you can work with the algorithm by making videos that attract the right people, keep those people watching, leave them feeling satisfied, and make them want to come back. In math terms, serve the viewer, their behavior improves, the algorithm detects that, and then shows your video to more people like them. The power loop starts with your audience, not with some secret switch at YouTube HQ. That's the emotional payoff. You're not fighting an evil robot. You're collaborating with a recommendation system whose job is to find the right humans for you. Your job is to be worth finding. All right, let's land this with some concrete takeaways. First, for creators. Number one, think in terms of people, not the algorithm. Instead of asking, what does the algorithm want? Ask, what does this type of person want to watch when they see my thumbnail? Imagine one specific viewer. What are they tired of? What are they curious about? What would make them say, okay, that looks interesting, I'll give it a shot? Number two, obsess over the title, thumbnail, and first 30 seconds. The algorithm can put you in front of people, but the title and thumbnail decide whether they even give you a chance. And the first 30 seconds decide whether they stay. Is the promise of the video clear? Is there a reason to care right now? Do you quickly set up what's coming? Or do you open with 45 seconds of, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to treat the opening like an airplane taking off from an aircraft carrier. If you don't get enough lift quickly, you end up in the ocean. Number three, structure for retention. You don't need to be a hyperactive editing machine, but you do want to remove dead air and fluff. Break your story into clear beats. We start here, then we go here, then we reveal this, then we pay it off. Use visuals, examples, metaphors, and occasional pattern breaks. Remember, the algorithm sees your audience retention graph. Every moment where people leave is feedback. Number four, be consistent in topic and style. You don't have to trap yourself in a tiny niche, but if one week you're doing deep science explainers and the next week it's prank videos and then it's 8 hours of your cat sleeping, the system has a harder time understanding who your channel is for. Clear theme and a recognizable tone help the algorithm find the right clusters of viewers for you. Number five, encourage the right feedback. You don't have to beg, but a simple, direct call to action helps. Ask people to like the video if they got value. Ask them to comment something specific, like, tell me the weirdest rabbit hole the algorithm ever pulled you into. Encourage them to watch another related video from your channel. If they watch 2 or 3 in a row, that's a powerful signal. Now, if you're a viewer and not a creator, this still matters, because it means you're not powerless. If you want more of a certain kind of content, watch it longer, like it, comment on it, and YouTube will give you more of it. If your feed starts feeling junky or addictive in a bad way, you can push back, hit not interested on the stuff you don't like, search for and watch more of what you do want. Maybe clear parts of your watch history. You are constantly training the algorithm. Every click, every skip, every nope is a little vote. Finally, where is this all going? The models behind your feed are getting more advanced. They're getting better at understanding the content of the video itself, not just its title and tags. They're trying to move beyond just what will keep you watching toward what will leave you genuinely satisfied. In future episodes on this channel, we can dive into how TikTok's algorithm compares, how Netflix and Spotify recommend stuff, and what it means when AI is curating most of the information you consume. For now, the one thing I want you to remember is this. The YouTube video feed algorithm is a giant neural matchmaker trying over and over to predict which videos will make you happy enough to keep watching. If you're a creator, your mission is not to trick that system. Your mission is to help it by making videos that genuinely serve the people you want to reach. If you're a viewer, remember, you're not just a passenger. You're the driver. You are training this thing every day with your clicks, your watch time, and your attention. If you enjoyed this, hit subscribe, give the video a like, and tell me in the comments which moment made your brain go, "Whoa, this video really tied the room together." I'm Dr. Dude. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll catch you in the next one.